So here's the, I'm calling it Space Caddie because it's a tool caddy. I think that's a better name than tool tray. And amongst the new refinements is some cotton wadding for the rocket exhaust. Just took all the pieces out to paint on it. Planet's coming along nicely. You see it from the right angle. It's complete. Texturing the surface. It's a little green over here. I'm going to adjust it later after it dries. I just put some gel on it to help stick it down. And the big change that I just did was to extend this landmass here. And I made a reef, or I wanted to suggest a reef, but it was kind of, I wanted to make sure that one of these trees is in there to suggest Florida or some tropical location where they launch rockets from. And it was the rocket and its gantry pieces are too big, or platform liftoff pieces are too big for it to squeeze in there. So I extended it so it can sit here on the side, which is kind of cool because now it extends out from the edge, and we're going to make a little patch of the ocean down in it as well. Maybe extend that a little bit after the this again crackle paste that I'm using to do the sculpting bits with, just slapping it on there and smearing it around until it feels right. And then over here I've been using glass bead gel to sort of add texturing. I want this to look like a swamp. The rockets always seem to be launched from someplace surrounded by a swamp, you know, or the Everglades or whatever. And I'm going to rough out some trees on the side, and then have this one here to go with them as well. Although I don't want the toy pieces in it right now. Just sort of wanted to take a look at it in its current painted state. Here's a collection of toy pieces, and they're going to include a Mark's pointing astronaut. I don't think it's going to be this one. I'm going to find another one. I don't know who did this astronaut, but he's now on his raft. I'm going to make another one with clay. I got some clay in it somewhere in that pile of stuff, but I'm going to make another life raft out of clay and paint it yellow yet. This space capsule is exceedingly hard to find outside of the sets that it's included in, and they're expensive. Darren Industry is one of the people that assembled a real toy. I think was another, and it's just made in China. I mean, essentially, it's like space bucket stuff for a basic snap together play set, NASA play set for a kid, and they threw this in it too, and it's the coolest thing in it. But you're not going to find them loose, I don't think. And a new set is $35. So, and another thought was that I had decided I was going to use this Micro Machines lunar module for the lunar landing thing, and you can't see it. And I may have to end up using one of these LP toys. This is actually from an Apollo Blue Shield Apollo capsule set, and I may have to use it because it just looks looks great over there like that. And this was the second Mark's mystery spaceship alien in this pose that I got. So he's gonna be representing the alien civilization that or the alien species that there are two Mark's astronauts are going to be discovering. I like that. He's saying, "Oh, look!" Like Curly from the Three Stooges. All right. I don't think it's wet. Huh? Painted the cap to get some oceanage, and this is Grumman SB Pt.2, old Navy, early 1960s Navy anti-submarine plane. But it's the only one that I had that really seemed appropriate to use for the rescue or recovery force. And that's a lid from I think it's a jar of paint. That's from a Cheese Whiz container. And then a cake topping rocket from it's a copy of an LP Toys rocket made, sold as a cake topping decoration. And that guy and his space dog go there. We like space dogs around here. And then here's another of these cake topping rockets to use as the vehicle on top. And that's pretty cool. Quietly pleased with myself about this concoction. And you read it from left to right. Liftoff, translunar injection, landing and exploration, and then splashdown and recovery. Space Caddie. What else to call it? And we'll show it to you when it's finished.